What's up, gang? It's Mr. Black Box back at you once again. I know it's been a while. I haven't shot or posted any video in a year, possibly, or haven't posted any video in 2022. But we're going to do something today. It's Saturday. We're going to make this whole weekend a vlog. So, working on an install for a buddy of mine's Chevy van, 3500 series van, installing a tablet radio. I'll actually show y'all that radio. I'll show y'all the van. I've already started breaking down the van, but I'll actually tell y'all what I've actually done inside of tearing down the van. So stick with me. I'll be right back with y'all in a minute. I'm gonna cut y'all off for a second, get things situated, and then I'm gonna cut y'all back on. All right, let's go. Got this radio right here. It's a tablet style radio. It looks pretty good. Look, y'all can actually see my face. Look at that ugly dude right there. Nah, let me stop. I ain't no ugly dude. I know I'm handsome, gorgeous. Something to write home to mama about. Anywho, this is the radio. It's a touchscreen tablet style radio. It does not have a body. Like, that is all you get. So I'm actually going to have to fab up some brackets to try to figure out how to make this thing work. My buddy did actually buy a dash kit, which there's the dash kit right there. I don't really know how to make that dash kit work with this radio. First, I kind of thought I could use the holes that are right there, but the other side is not the same. Those holes actually match up, but they match up to the radio right here, but the other side doesn't. So I'm going to actually figure something out. I might actually take a cage or an old radio and gut it and use the old radio as a body and build brackets and try to make this thing work. But anywho, it is what it is. I'm going to go out and show y'all the van in a second. I just want to show y'all the radio first. Like I said, I do not know the brand. Of course, we'll figure that out once we power it up. And we'll just go from there. So, stay tuned. Alright, gang. Let's get to it. So, what we have is a Chevy 3500 van. This is the same thing as the Chevy Kodiak or Chevy van. I mean, full-size van. To get the radio out of these things, you have to drop the knee bolster. I've already taken the knee bolster down. You have to drop the lower half of the passenger side dashboard. You have two bolts. Two bolts in here. One is over there. The other one's over there. On the knee bolster for the passenger side, you got two 10mm bolts. On this side, you have two 10mm bolts to drop the knee bolster, and then you got clips. And then once you get the knee bolster out, not trying to show everything in my man's van here, but you have a foam piece. It's four 10mm bolts that hold it in. But based off of the fact that I see bolt holes right there, I think it's some more bolts, but this truck or van, whatever you want to call it, already had a radio in it aftermarket, so whoever put it in kind of left some of the bolts out anyway. It was bolts missing from that plastic piece, and then you got another plastic piece that's right there that had one of the bolts missing out of it. So anyway, this is the old radio here. I gotta get that out. Once you get all the bolts out, the rest of this thing is held in with clips. It snaps at the bottom. Sorry if I just, kind of gave y'all a little jerk twerk right there with the camera. But you take those out, pull at the top of the dash, it releases. One other thing that you have to do, you have two 15mm bolts that are located up in here somewhere that hold the steering column in. you actually have to drop the steering column, and then you have to take a Torx bit. It is a, God, what size is it? It is a T30 Torx bit, and you have to use it to get the shifter knob out. So shifter knob's held in. I'm taking all my bolts out and putting them up here, down here on the top of the dash, so I can keep up with everything, or top of the center console, I should say. So we out here, we're gonna take this thing apart. We're gonna get this thing apart and at least get it to where we can get the original, or not original, but the radio that's in it out. And then I will start to actually fab up the brackets, or fab up what little bracket system I'm going to try to build for this van. Y'all can hear my son in the background yelling at the dog. I guess the dog's trying to run off. Anyway, it's hotter than, I ain't even going to tell y'all what it's hotter than, but it's hot outside right now. It's the end of July. Alabama heat is hot, so gotta make sure that you stay hydrated. High quality H2O. Anyway, we probably not gonna get this finished today, so if I don't get it finished today, y'all will see it at the end of the video either way it goes, or somewhere in the video it'll get done. Anyway, stop talking, get back to work. We got other stuff to do today. We got a lot of stuff to do. We're also gonna bring y'all some RC drag racing. I done got into a new hobby, so we're gonna take a little sketchy out and see if we can make some hits. I'm gonna show y'all a little sketchy in a little bit. I should have showed y'all while I was in the house, but I forgot. Anyway, we'll get to it in a little bit. So I'm gonna cut y'all off. I'll cut y'all back on after I make some more progress on getting the rest of this dash out of this truck, and we'll go from there. So you got electrical connectors on the back of the dash piece. You got a cigarette lighter plug, got another cigarette lighter plug, your plug for your trailer towing, and then of course you got your plug for your headlight switch. So got that stuff disconnected, got, you know, the piece out. So on to the next step. So once you get it out, this is what you are faced with, or this is what it'll look like once you get it out. And of course, this is what we're trying to get to. So now that we've done this, it's gonna be let's see, looks like it's gonna be 3, I want to say those are probably 7mm bolts. And once you get that out, then this whole little deal right here should actually pull out. So gonna pull that out and try to figure out, like I said, what to do next as far as building brackets. This is actually gonna be kind of a, this is gonna be a creative build, honestly. If it were just putting another radio in here that had a cage, you know, like with a body slides into the cage, and then you just, you know, snap the face on, it would be simple. Like, also I got to do a backup camera on this also, so I got to run wires for the backup camera. I'm also doing tweeters in this thing, 2 sets of tweeters. I didn't even ask him where he wanted the tweeters. So I don't know if he wants like 2 sets in the front. I mean, like a set in the front, 1 on each side, and then a set all the way in the back. And it's, look, this thing long. It's a long van, man. So I don't know if he wants a set of tweeters all the way back there in the back, or, you know, if we going old school and putting them on the B pillars. So I know it's not good to assume, because when you assume, you make a bad word out of you and out of me. Y'all forgive me if I look like I'm glowing, but it's hot. I'm telling you, I'm sweating. Like, man, I feel sweat running down my face. And we doing this in the driveway because I got too many projects in the garage, so I gotta do it out in the driveway. So, whew, gonna lose weight today, boy, off this sweating. Anyway, I don't know if he wants to do the tweeters A pillar and B pillar, or if he wants to do A pillar, and I don't even know how many pillars this thing's got. But all the way back yonder, as we say down here in the South. But we're gonna figure it out. I'm gonna go ahead and get to pulling this old Kenwood out, and we'll go from there. So let's go. I ended up getting the radio out of the van, and I don't know what kind of jerry rig stuff they did here, but okay. So this little piece right here, that is factory. So I'm assuming that that is what needs to be used to make this radio work in the van. So I'm possibly going to go back with that piece. The reason why I said it's jerry rigged is because, like, there's a tab that I'm trying to get it in the video. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a tab right there that they bent and put this piece around that. And then on top of all of that, the radio is not in a cage, and the radio is not even attached to the kit. It's really just sitting in the kit. Now, the bottom little bucket piece is actually in the kit. It's attached to the kit with 2 bolts, but the radio is not attached at all on either side. So, let's see if I can flip it around. It's not attached at all. So you can really just pull the radio out. I've already pulled it out, but I just wedged it back in there so y'all can see how it looked. I mean, I'm not trying to knock anybody's work. I mean, if it works, it works. But we're not going to do nothing like that. We're going to actually try to put this thing together the correct way and secure it into this kit, so that if somebody does try to steal it, they're going to have to put in some work to get it out. But anyway, I pulled this thing out, came in the house. I'm going to sit down at my coffee table and try to figure out how to set this thing up the right way. So here you go. There's the radio. And the radio, like I said, didn't have any fasteners in the side of it at all. And then there's the dash trim that goes around. Yeah, I know my coffee table's dirty, but whatever. So I am about to try to figure out what to do with this to work with our new radio infotainment system. I'm not going to call it a CD player because it doesn't play CDs. So, multimedia center. That's what we're going to call it. So, give me a while. Let me figure some things out. I'll cut y'all back on. Alright, gang. So, I had to take a break from the stereo install for that van. Just because I still got to try to rethink how to do this. I kind of looked at it. Even reached out to one of my buddies that owns a stereo shop. And he told me to not install it. Just tell the dude that, you know, you want a screen, get a screen, but don't install this thing in your van. But because dude wants it installed in his van, I'm still going to install it. Y'all know me, I like doing things that folks tell me not to do anyway. It's just the hard-headedness in me. But anyway, y'all see, I'm in something that don't have a headliner. So if you have followed my channel from the beginning, y'all know that one of the vehicles that was getting worked on my channel is Project Medusa, Project Sketchy Mouse, whatever you know it by. I think it was introduced as Project Medusa, but y'all hadn't seen this truck on the channel in a long time, which y'all hadn't seen anything on the channel in a long time. But this truck came back last year from getting the seats done. I'll get some video footage of the seats. I still got to put the headliner in it, got to put the carpet in it, got to dye the door panels, the A-pillar, B-pillar, that stuff's been done. But anyway, that's why you see wires hanging and stuff like this behind my head. More wires. This truck got to get put back together, and I just really hadn't had any time to do it. I hadn't had any motivation. That's why y'all haven't seen any videos. I'm about to get some gas real quick, and we're gonna go have some fun. I'm gonna take you out with me to another part of it ain't even a part of the city. We fixing to go out of the county to another county. We're gonna cross county lines and go hang out with my RC crew, where we basically we do RC no prep drag racing. So I'm gonna hang out with those guys, do some testing and tuning, get my controller tweaked or replaced. One of my buddies actually got another controller for me. Basically adults playing with toys. But I mean, hey, that's all of this is anyway. Cars are just toys for me. I mean, some folks look at them as a way to get from point A to point B. To me, a car is just a toy. So anyway, I'm gonna hop out, pump my gas, get back in. We'll start this journey to go to Faultville so we can go out here and make a couple of shakedown passes. I'll show y'all my car and tell y'all a little bit about the car, like what kind of car it is, you know, and we'll touch bases on that. So give me a second, be right back. Oh boy. Alright guys, so I know I said that I was gonna do a little something, then cut y'all back on. I had to drive. It's a while to get out here to where we race at. Gotta actually drive across county lines to get to where we race at. So y'all forgive me while the camera's doing a lot of moving around. But my gimbal's not centered. So anyway, I'm out here. I'm gonna show y'all my car. I call the car a little sketchy. So this is my little RC drag car. Small tire car, you know. So this is my little RC car. It's based on a 87 Buick Regal Grand National, or I guess you could say 87 Buick GNX, since it has the fender openings like a GNX. But this is the body that I'm running for right now. It's an electric car. It's based on a team associated DR10 chassis. It's not a gas car. It is an electric car. So basically, just a little something to play with. Come out, have fun. Say hello to all my people on the YouTube channel.
What's going on, buddy?
It's one of my racing buddies. He actually is the one that told me basically when you tell them what we supposed to do time we get a new body. What do you do?
When you get a brand new body after it's painted and finished and you're ready to go, don't even worry about foot. Just take it, lay it over on the roof, slide it across the ground.
And if you don't do that, what happens?
Oh, you're gonna roll it.
So let's just say this right here, y'all. My car was kind of pretty, but it's all scratched up. It turned into an airplane out here last week several times. So Even the wing. We ain't gonna say the wing. The wing got scratches on it. So anyway, I'm gonna get out here, have a little fun. This is relaxation for me. I'm gonna cut y'all back on in a little bit, show y'all some passes, and maybe even get somebody to record me doing passes, taking my car and turning it into an airplane. So yeah, it actually runs faster when it's on its roof. Man, don't you just hate when a plan that is supposed to come together don't come together because of something else? So out here at the RC races, we supposed to been doing like shakedowns, eliminations, all that. I just got my controller changed out, swapped out, because my controller is real sketchy, which is why the car is called Little Sketchy. Because Little Sketchy goes where Little Sketchy wants to go, not where you tell Little Sketchy to go. So just as we got the controller swapped out, I started hearing pop, 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 and it's rain, which is what y'all hear on the roof. So and we are all scrambling. I'm talking about we were all scrambling to get our stuff put up. So we're kind of just sitting here now waiting to see if it's, you got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 cars of us. 7 cars of us. We're supposed to have been, doing runs, no eliminations. We're just gonna actually try to see, what we could do. But it's raining. Hopefully the rain lets up. It's kind of like hit or miss. Then again, I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna pull out or we're gonna stay. I don't know. I'm just waiting. So y'all will just have to wait too. I'll catch y'all back on. Well, the rain didn't let up. So everybody dipped. So I'm on my way back to the city. So now, if I get in the city and it's not raining in the city, there is a race going on in Huntsville. So I guess if there's no rain, I'll pull up on that one, see if I can get some hits in, and we'll just go from there. But we'll have to see. It's probably about, I don't know, almost 25 miles back to the city. So I'll just check in with y'all when I get back. Worst case scenario, we'll just play with the RC car tomorrow. I'll pull up on my pop. He wanted to check it out anyway, and we'll just go from there. All right, let's get it. So I'm at the other event, made it, but I don't know if they'll let me run because I think they started at 6 o'clock and it's like 7 something now. So we'll just see. So I decided to try to actually just go ahead and throw my name in the hat. So I entered the race, my first race. But my car's slow as shit. But it don't matter. We're gonna shoot for it anyway and see if I can have some fun. See if I can go some rounds. First round I drew 4, right lane. We'll see what happens. Finding out a lot of things about this car though, and it's interesting.
Ready. Ready.
I'm about to go out here and get dog walk.
Ready. Ready. Oh. Ready. Ready.
Oh.
Ready.
First round went fourth. First round, 4th draw. 2 races. I almost won the first race, lost control, crashed the car. Kind of scarred it up, kind of bad. Came back to run second race because it's best 2 out of 3. Got dog walked. But initially my tires that I had on my car, bad tires. I'll show y'all the tires in a little bit, or I'll probably wait till I get back home and got a good amount of light, and then I'll show y'all what was wrong with the tires. In the meantime, I'm gonna show y'all the tires that one of the guys let me borrow to put on my car. So that's a set of Hoosiers. Nice tire, decent tire. Got them good and hot, sticky. Car made a good pass. Car didn't actually go airborne or any of that. But the tires that are down here are the tires I had, and I'll show y'all what was wrong with that tire in a little bit. So guys, I'm actually gonna call it a night as far as for RC drag racing. I was gonna try to do some grudge running, but nah, I think I'm gonna save my batteries and save my tires. I had to change my tires out. Like I said, went out in the first round. It is what it is. It was fun nonetheless. That was actually my first race event. Did pretty good in the first race, which of course y'all should be able to see that. I guess he caught it on camera, and I guess you can see it. But yeah, it was a fun night. So we're gonna call it a night with this. So this is the tire that y'all see that joker blown out. I can stick my finger in there. You can actually see the foam inside the tire. And with that tire being like that, when you bag the car up, the car would actually wobble. You can see the car doing like that, and it's because that bad spot on the tire. So I mean, tire pretty sticky, but I got another set of tires. You can see the glue on the tire, the little beads, that's the glue. You have to glue these tires. I think I'm gonna actually invest, and you can see this tire is starting to mess up too. Another set of tires is like $20. I actually have another set of tires to get me through a couple of rounds, couple of passes. I'll eventually buy a new set of tires, and gotta buy a new set of wheels, because once you glue them, they're on. So I'll I don't know if I'm gonna get bead locks so I don't have to glue them. I wanted to buy aluminum wheels, but the guys out here said that the aluminum wheels actually slow you down. So I'm not gonna buy the aluminum wheels, or that's what I'm saying right now. I may still buy the aluminum wheels, who knows, it just depends. But anyway, that's my messed up set of tires. I got several passes out of them, but, well, not several, but I got a good amount of passes out of them since I had the car. Now they're just gonna work as a stand to sit the car on to work on it. So anyway, that's it. So like I said, I'm gonna call it a night tonight, guys. We're gonna pick up this video tomorrow morning, working on that van again. And then we'll probably go visit my pops, get some footage, because he wants to see the car, so I'm gonna let him play with it a little bit, and probably get some motorcycle riding in too. So you know, everybody say good night. Wait, everybody say good night, Paulie.
Good night, bro.
You going? You about to leave?
Yeah, I think so.
So this was my cameraman while I was getting, you know, dog track, you know. So pretty soon he'll be out here with his own car, you know. But damn UPS, man. Was it UPS or FedEx?
USPS.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Sound like he made a decent pass till he got to the end.
You hit the cone.
Apparently, they like to turn into airplanes. Mine did. Anyway. Alright, guys, that's enough for tonight. I will cut y'all back on in the morning when we get back to doing stereo installs. So, good night. Good morning, gang. Well, good morning, good afternoon, whatever. It's a new day. So left off last night from the RC drags. Now I am back on the Chevy 3500 series van with the stereo install. Basically did a little thinking, trying to figure out exactly how to get this multimedia player screen, this screen, to work in this car, or in van, whatever you want, vehicle. So I actually dreamed about it. Golly. Came up with an idea in a dream. I went to the hardware store this morning, or a couple of minutes ago. I should have took you guys with me on the hardware store trip, but it was like 2 trips, one to the part store, one to the hardware store. Got some nuts, got some bolts, screws, and some brackets. We about to get this thing figured out. So give me a second, I'm gonna cut y'all back on. Alright, so went to the store, got some L brackets. Well, brackets, they're not A, well, yeah, it's an L, whatever. Anyway, got a set of L brackets, got a T bracket just in case the L bracket doesn't work out. I can modify the T bracket. I'm not sure if the L bracket's long enough to do what I'm trying to do, but I'm gonna find out here shortly. Bought some hardware and went to the local O'Reilly's and got some more hardware. So I'm about to see what I can figure out using this kit that was in the van. What I'm thinking is I can build a bracket that comes off of here and actually will go around the radio. Might actually take the original face and just eliminate that. But I also have a set of brackets like this from the new kit. I might just take them and bolt them into the vehicle and just see how this works. So anyway, we're gonna figure it out. Stay tuned, stick with it, and we're gonna see how this turns out. Alright, gang, so we back in this thing. What I did was I came outside, I took the surrounding piece that goes around the dash. I took the other kit that I have available to use. Now, this broken piece on the dash, I did not do that. Disclaimer, it was already done. I can't do nothing about that. But what I did was I installed the kit are part of the kit. Other sides in there too. I installed part of the kit, and I took my brackets and put my brackets on the tablet. Slid it up into place just to see what it would look like. Once I get this thing installed, this is what you will have. And it will be just enough room to get it in here. So I'm going to do a little bit more fabrication work because I got to figure something out as far as how to get my enough room for the bolts. But I think I can actually get this thing in here and get it close enough and tight enough to where you won't be able to see any wires. And it'll be just enough room for me to get the bolts into the sides of the thing to actually hold it in place. And we'll be in this thing. Who be out here working hard? Who working hard? This guy's working hard. Anyway, y'all want to see what I did? Yeah, y'all want to see what I did. Let me show you. So, excuse the flies flying around if you can even see them. So I fabricated my little L brackets. Got them up here. Just hit them with a coat of paint. Had to drill an extra hole in each bracket so that the screws would actually go in. And I've test fitted this thing and it works. It's going to work. So waiting on this coat of paint to dry. I'm gonna hit these things with another coat of paint just because when you see the bracket from behind the radio, I don't want it to look like a bracket, like an L bracket. I want it to look like it's something that came with the radio and that it's supposed to be this way. So I'm gonna give this some time to dry, and then I'm gonna hit it with another coat of paint, give that time to dry, and then I'm gonna throw this thing in here. In the meantime, and in between time, we are going to go over here and we are going to start doing some wiring. Now, I know bro wants his backup camera put on. I might have to tell him that he's gonna have to bring it back because it's 4:08. I'm running out of time. I'm running out of daylight. I wanted to go visit my father. I haven't seen him in a couple of weeks. So yeah, I might even just call him and ask him, hey bro, can I don't know. I don't know. But I'm gonna work on this electrical and get this electrical going, and then that way we can at least get this thing in the van, power it on and see what it's talking about, because I got a lot of wires that I gotta run. I don't know if I'm gonna get all that done. Like, not today, Mary Kay. Anyway, Walt's trying to sting me, my bad. Y'all see that boy out here getting hydrated again with that water. Got that water in that Milo's bottle. Anyway, I'm trying to get this done. I just noticed one of the harnesses is not outside. I don't know why I didn't bring that harness outside. Now I gotta go in the house and try to find that harness. So, let's get it. Y'all forgive all the sketchiness and moving around with the camera. I'm using my DJI Osmo Pocket, which is a little 4K camera with a gimbal, and I'm still not really used to shooting with this camera yet. So this will actually be the first video to the channel that was shot with this camera. So usually I used to do everything with my cell phone, but it kept running out of memory, so I don't do it with the cell phone. I actually bought this camera last summer, right after scraping the coast, and I've recorded footage for the channel. I just haven't dropped any footage for the channel. What up? hadn't dropped any footage for the channel, so you know, it's been a while. Got the harness. I'm gonna at least get this wired up so we can power this thing on. That way, if I do have to postpone a lot of the install, at least he's got some music he can ride around and listen to. So
many unbearable hours later.
I don't know if y'all can see it, but just in case you can't, here it come. Ooh, looky there, looky there, looky there. That thing nice. That thing nice. Turn that radio down. I ain't trying to get copyright struck. But the bottom half of the dash is not back in the van yet. I still got to put the knee bolsters in and all that. Let me turn this down. I don't want to get copyright struck. But anyway, still have to actually hook up the GPS antenna, and I have to hook up the backup camera, but the radio is in. Trying to get that camera view right, but it's in. It was said that it can't be done, but damn it, I did it. So, you know, anywho, not boasting, not bragging, made my own brackets, had to think about how to do this. I figured it out. So now, if you got to take the dash out, whew, it's a nightmare. If you got to take the radio out, it's a nightmare. Not really. It can be gotten out, but I'm not gonna tell you how to get it out, just in case somebody sees this video and wants to come take it out. Excuse me. I do not have COVID. I just choked on my own spit. Even worse. Anywho, just wanted to show y'all that it's in. I'm gonna end the video here. I'm fixing to go in the house, unwind. It's a Sunday. It's time for me to chill, prepare for the work week, and just do what I do. So anywho, I'm gonna end the video here. Thank y'all for hanging with me over the weekend. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, comment, subscribe, share the video. I'm gonna bring more content to y'all soon. I miss y'all. I love y'all. And hey, I'm rocking with y'all. Y'all been rocking with me. I'm gonna start dropping some video content for 2022. This is the first video of 2022. This is actually the first video in a year, I think. But anywho, still trying to get used to this camera. Got a lot of stuff coming to the channel. Black box, if I can get the camera to focus on black box correctly, black box will be getting some work. Plus you got Project Medusa getting some work. I know I was supposed to drop a video or put the interior in the video, but I didn't get a chance to. But I'll drop another video soon, real soon, and I'll do a whole little overview of that, the stuff I got for that truck, because I got to get that truck up and going and get it done. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next one. Peace.
Well, if it ain't bad, hospital, go get a that's no. All in the hospital, they go. Hop in a bench, get a whole road with a ball in our